Okay, what if you could build a business that actually runs itself? A company that makes money while you're asleep, or even better, while you're on vacation. It sounds like the ultimate dream for an entrepreneur, right? But honestly, it's way more achievable than you might think. Today, we're going to unlock the blueprint for that freedom and show you how to build a business that can really, truly thrive without you.
So let's just start with the big question, the one that I know keeps so many founders feeling trapped. Why does it feel like your business is completely and totally dependent on you? You're the main expert, you're the head of sales, you're the chief firefighter putting out every little blaze. It's such a common story, and it's a trap that puts a hard ceiling on your growth and makes your business almost impossible to sell.
All right, so in this explainer, we are going to break that trap wide open. First up, we'll dive into the service business trap and why it keeps so many of us stuck. Then we'll get to the good stuff, the key to breaking free by building a powerful intellectual property engine. We'll also dissect a real-world growth system, show you how to protect your own secret sauce, and finally, we'll take a peek into the future of expertise. It's going to be good.
Okay, let's kick things off with Section 1, the service business trap. And yeah, this one's for every consultant, every coach, every service provider out there who feels like they've accidentally built themselves a really high-stress job instead of an actual business. I get it. It's that classic scenario where you are the product.
And here's the real problem with that. Your hard work is the engine, sure, but it's also the handbrake. The more you do, the more the business needs you. And when all the value is tied directly to your personal effort, the business itself never becomes a separate, sellable asset. It just can't grow beyond what your own two hands can do.
So how in the world do you break free from this? Well, the answer is you have to build a new engine, one that can power your business without you. And that engine is built from something called intellectual property, or IP. Think of this as the blueprint for creating value that lives completely outside of your personal time and effort. To put it simply, think of intellectual property as the documented secret recipe for your business. It's what the World Intellectual Property Organization says gives you exclusive rights over your unique creations. See, IP is the magic that transforms your brilliant ideas, your systems, your brand into concrete, legally defensible, and really valuable assets.
So what's in this recipe? Well, first up, you've got your trademark. This is your business's unique fingerprint, the one thing that makes it instantly recognizable. We're talking about your logo, your company name, maybe a catchy slogan like OptiGrowth's Control, Freedom, Growth. It just makes sure that when people see it, they think of you and only you. Next is copyright, and for service businesses, this is absolutely critical. It protects the expression of your ideas. So for instance, you can't copyright the general idea of a chocolate chip cookie, but you can copyright your specific secret recipe and all those beautiful photos you take of the cookies. In your business, this means your workshop materials, your report templates, your checklists, they're all protected. And finally, we have the most mysterious ingredient of all, the trade secret. This is the stuff you keep locked away in a vault. It's your secret sauce, that proprietary algorithm, the one-of-a-kind process, that hard-won client list that gives you an unfair advantage over everybody else. As long as you keep it secret, it's one of your most powerful assets, for sure. Okay, so we've got our ingredients, trademark, copyright, and trade secrets. Now let's pull back the curtain on a real business that has absolutely mastered this process. We're going to deconstruct the OptiGrowth Freedom Methodology to see exactly how they built a business that runs on IP, not just on elbow grease.
At its very core, their entire advisory process is boiled down to this really simple 5-step loop: assess, prioritize, implement, track, and compound. Now, the beauty of this is that it's a teachable, repeatable system. It's a continuous loop of improvement, so the more it's used, the smarter it gets, and the more valuable the entire business becomes.
And here's where it all just clicks together. Each part of that system is its own distinct piece of valuable IP. That freedom survey, that's a trade secret wrapped in copyrighted material. The knowledge base and templates, all protected by copyright. The brand identity, that's trademarked. And the accredited advisor network, well, that's just the vehicle for licensing out all this IP, creating a brilliantly scalable model.
Now, creating this value engine, that is a monumental achievement. But here's the catch. Once you've built something this valuable, you have got to protect it. Because believe me, you're not the only one who wants a piece of the action. So it's time to build a competitive moat. This is where you have to be brutally honest with yourself. Who are you up against, really? And what truly makes you different? In OptiGrowth's case, they're not trying to outmuscle global giants head-on. No way. Instead, they're using their deep local market knowledge and their unique freedom framing to create a really defensible niche. Now, just look at this table. You can see OptiGrowth is kind of the smaller fish in a very big pond. Their competitors are strong, they've got huge market reach, and the risk they pose is real. But by owning a specific methodology, the Freedom Score system, and dominating a specific market, they've created a space where they can not only survive, but actually thrive. Now that's smart strategy. So, you've built your IP engine, you've protected it with a competitive moat. What's next? Well, this is the final frontier of entrepreneurial freedom, taking all of that value and putting it on autopilot with automation. And this is where things get really, really cool. Meet OptiBot. It's an AI assistant, basically the digital brain of OptiGrowth's entire business, and it's been trained on every single piece of their proprietary IP. Its slogan says it all. It's not just about spitting out answers, it's about helping you ask the right questions, all powered by the company's core wisdom. So, are you struggling with cash flow even when you're profitable? Or are competitors just eating your lunch? Do you feel change to your business? These are the real, complex challenges that OptiBot can tackle, making the company's deepest expertise available instantly, 24/7. That is the IP engine running at full throttle. And really, this is the ultimate takeaway. This is what it looks like when your company's greatest asset is its system, not its founder. You've literally turned years of hard-won experience into a product that can serve countless clients at once. This is the goal, to create something that's bigger than yourself, something that can grow and add value long after you've moved on. So I'll leave you with this one final question. I want you to take a hard look at your own business, at your unique processes, your templates, your brand, your special way of solving problems for your clients. What is the sellable IP that's hiding in plain sight, just waiting for you to unlock it?